things. One is to identify why I initially wanted to start out that thing, the power of why. So I ask myself every day, so why do I need to do this? Why do I join this public speaking forum? So anything. So go with this one question, why you want to do it or why you started in the first place. So the second thing will be that I always have battle with is I take in a lot of things at the same time. So I try
Yay,
to
Pubiji, cutting you off now because the 60 seconds have passed. Great job. And we will come to your feedback at the very end. I am going to call the next presenter for now. And it is Dheeraj. Dheeraj, you have 60 seconds and I will cut you off if need be and go for it.
Yes, thank you. Yes, it is hard to concentrate after facing tough times. Yes, it is difficult to remain positive after facing failure. But I don't want to leave after losing some battles of my life. I don't want to give importance to my fear than courage because I have great examples before me. I have example of Abraham Lincoln, who has become president after facing failures, and I have also example of Amitabh Bachchan here in India, who is superstar after even facing rejection. So my point is, nothing is impossible. The word itself say I am possible is 100% correct.
Excellent, Dheeraj. Great job. Big round of applause. We're heading next to Jihei.
I agree, working from home improves work-life balance. When you organize your schedule and when you are able to adhere to a start and end time for your work schedule, the reason is that I can save time by not commuting. So I can do something else that I love using that time. And then also I can save a lot of energy. I get less stressed by fewer interruptions or not having to deal with any other like office dramas or anything. And third, the location doesn't matter. So if you want to explore a new place or culture, you can do it without the restriction of the going to the actual office.
Yay, Jihei, virtual round of applause. Next up, Pavel.
Hello, everybody. I would like to argue the point that there is something impossible in our life to achieve because there is no impossible, and the word says that are impossible. If you have a certain list of goals and you would like to achieve them, it's all a matter about a certain plan and a set of your things to do in your life. The harder you work on your goals, the more results you can achieve. And for example, once I managed to talk to my favorite singer named Sissy Catch when she came to our town with a concert, and I knew a lot about her. So and the greatest example of this statement could be Nick Vujicic, a disabled man who managed to live a normal life without any troubles.
Thank you, Pavel. Excellent. End of 60 seconds. Moving now to Cher. And moving now to Princey.
Okay, may I speak? So my topic is regarding the feminism. So here I just want to point it out first that feminism, what is it all about? So this is just a belief that women have the same opportunity and the same right as a boy. And here I just want to mention a little bit points. Like I do not wander all over the world, but I have.
You're on mute, Princey.
Oh no, Princey, it's okay. This is what happens with technical interruptions.
Actually, somebody is calling me and I just answered.
It's okay. It's okay. Princey, this is the perfect learning moment. Do you know how many times this has happened to me on stage in the middle of presentations? As presenters, what we do is we are cool as a cucumber. We put on our cool sunglasses, figuratively speaking, and we just roll with whatever's happening. On my way to the TEDx talk that I was going to give, my car started smoking. So we are calm, we are cool, we just keep moving. So maybe pick up where you left off. You have 30 more seconds, unless you need to take the phone call, which isn't necessarily good form in a speech, but we can make an exception. 30 more seconds. Learn to pick yourself up and to keep going.
Okay, so it is just a belief that women has the same right and same opportunity as a boy. So here I just want to mention a little bit point about the feminism. Like in India also, a constitution of India gives enough rights to the women, but in spite of all these things, the women are not getting the same opportunity which they really deserve it. So in conclusion, I just want to say that the women has an immense power. If you will give a chance to them, they can prove their worth, they can prove themselves very nicely, and the women can also serve for a nation or for a society in a much more better manner if you will give chance to them. Thank you so much.
Excellent, Princey. Way to keep going and pushing through. Fantastic. Okay, is there anyone else who had wanted to go before I end the YouTube live?
Shannon, can I just quickly do mine, please?
Mohammed, that's what I wanted to hear. Go for it.
Okay, so mine is about, so Audrey Hepburn, she said, nothing is impossible. The word itself says, I'm possible. Well, the meaning of the word actually depends on yourself. So I've been exploring two topics. The first one is the expectancy theory. And that basically says that whatever you expect, you achieve. And bringing in two examples in my life, interviews. I expect that all of my interviews go really well. And normally when I go into an interview, I do really well and I normally secure the job. But in terms of presentations, it's a different story. I don't always have in my head that things are going to go well, and sometimes it's good and sometimes it's bad. So I think what I'm saying is that whatever you expect is normally what's going to happen. And the second thing I want to talk about is law of attraction. So this basically says positives attract positives and negatives attract negatives. So attract negatives. So I think if you're having positive thoughts, then more than likely you're going to attract positives into your life. So I normally try to do positive affirmations. Like one personal to me is, I'm feeling calmer now because I am calmer now and in all future situations. So hopefully like having like positive thoughts and beliefs, the future will be more positive and more successful for me. So that's the idea, and that's how I'll conclude. Thank you.
Fantastic. With 2 seconds to go, big virtual round of applause. Anybody else before I close the YouTube live?
Can I?
Absolutely. Please take it away.
Yeah. So my topic is nothing is impossible. The word itself says I am possible. So we have heard this topic that impossible itself means I am possible. So talking about my personal story, I always try to make impossible things possible. There are many things which is made possible now but was not possible earlier. For example, if I quote, like we have Facebook wherein we can connect with any of our old friends or we can connect any person around the globe. One example I would like to quote is the COVID-19 situation. Like, who knew that this COVID will be there, COVID will come. But our healthcare industry, our healthcare workers have shown that like nothing is possible. They have made solutions for it. They have come out with vaccine. So I have to end it, the speech with a saying that, like it is a saying that if you really desire something from the heart, then the whole universe will work towards getting you that. So thank you so much, and over to you, Shannon.
Awesome. Great job. Okay, big virtual round of applause. And I want to invite it to any last person. This is your last chance. We're going to leave it there. Thank you to the YouTube world. The beginning of this video ended up getting cut off. So just a quick summary. We were giving our 60-second live speeches after our Speech Party Sunday workshop. This is a great opportunity for people to challenge themselves, get comfortable with being uncomfortable. If you need public speaking practice, join us because we have a lot of fun. So proud of my speech partiers. We're going to stop the live and go to feedback.